What's up guys, it's Game Boy here and welcome back to another rugby commentary video. Please do be sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe to not miss another one. So this one is the Calcutta Cup, England versus Scotland in Rugby 20. So please enjoy. Okay, so here are the teams running out onto the pitch. England led by Kawahina and Scotland led by Sean Maitland. It's the England team. And then there is the Scottish team. As you can see, both teams looking fairly strong. A couple of changes have been made to England. Quentin Prevost, as usual, the referee for this match. And we will be underway shortly. So, hope you guys enjoyed this game. And let's get ready for the Calcutta Cup. Alright, so Rory Goody is going to kick off the match. Long punt out wide. Recovered very quickly off the back by Sam Johnson. And England very quick to turn it over. And almost immediately throwing straight in there with Hudson off to Taitu. England straight in on the action. Phillips. Lawrence. Roberts. Oh, that was a good move. Hudson. Digging in again. Watts. Intercepted by Scotland. But England managed to... Nope, Scotland reigns onto it. They go wide. Here's Maitland now. Actually, there's Kinghorn. They put a kick over the top. Scotland continue playing. And England are digging into that ruck. They managed to pick it out. Watts grabs hold of it and he goes wide to Landon. Gets in the 22. They keep going wide. Nui, Roberts, Taitu. Taitu stepping. Taitu cuts round the inside of Hogg. And there's the first try of the Calcutta Cup. It goes to Silo Tautu of England. And now Rory Goody to put the kick over, and he nails it. So England 7 points to 0. It falls for Watts. It goes wide to Stevens. They prepare to clear it through Tuatu, and he puts it rather wide, but it manages to make it just inside the Scottish 22. Scotland start to run it. Good passing game. The turnover comes. Preparing a kicker. He looks for Rory Goody, looking for the 3 points. He's off the post. That was very close. And now Jamie Ritchie gives away the penalty for the forward pass. So they gonna set for the scrum. England's put in. Watts to feed. And almost immediately England starting to dominate the scrum. Very quickly. They dominate. They get the shove on. And they decide to keep the ball. Nui is back. Nui looking for the 3 points. It's there. Semulu Nui puts 3 points on the board for England. Off the back of the scrum. Kick now. Hastings to return it. Stevens goes wide to Francis, the prop. Manages to break a tackle and then passes it inside to Lawrence. Tatu for the clearance, but he makes a mistake and they are having to recover it through Goody, who is instead the one who makes the clearance, but it comes off a foot and instead is put into touch. And England line out. They go to the back, recovered by Nui. It goes to Roberts and now Landon. Hands off one, hands off another, and then is finally brought to ground. Watts goes off the back. The pass to Roberts is unsuccessful and they manage to get it back in. Landon is going to punt it to the right, and that one doesn't work out as well as it goes into the hands of Scotland. Now here's Maitland. And Kobe Chambers, the flanker, gives away another penalty. Hastings puts a lovely kick on it, and it's halfway inside the 22. It's a line out. England fall for the feint and are unable to counter that. And Scotland almost immediately sent back a few feet. England win it back. At the line out, Jamie Roberts puts the kick downfield. Hodges having to chase it. Hodge puts the kick on it now. And some changes to their defences. Watts has the ball. Inside to Weaving. The number 8 hands off as many as he can. Goody is on the inside. There's no one there. There's no one there. So he instead Hogg grabs it and his kick is charged down. Goody looking for the bomb out wide. There's no one there to recover it but Jamie Ritchie. Price puts the kick downfield. Vinnie Hughes. Now Vinnie Hughes looking for 3 points. And he gets it off quickly. And that is a brilliant drop goal from England. Vinnie Hughes. Fantastic kick. England up to 13. Kick off by Adam Hastings. Weaving. Tries to punt it, but he can't. So they will take the ruck and have Tautu clear the kick. And it's a great clearance. Almost onto the own try line there, Hogg. And that kick is charged down. Stevens loses it though. And that kick is well recovered by Vinnie Hughes. Spots a little gap and tries to go through. Breaks a couple of tackles but is held down. They're looking for the kick now again as well. Tatu to put the bomb on. And then it's kicked back by Hastings. Hughes looking for the bomb now. This one's a longer one. Falls on Hogg. And in this time round, he puts it into touch. But it came off an England player, so they will go for it'll be a Scottish line out. And the winner of the line out is going to be Scotland, who play it quickly off the back from Price. And Douglas Lawrence is the man who gives away the penalty. And instead of going for the line out, they opt for the scrum in this situation. Do the Scots. Very strong scrum from England. They've been very dominant. Bit of a slightly more even at this one, and Scotland begin to turn it over. But England push back and they're winning it again, but now Scotland making the comeback off the back of the scrum. Holding it. Holding it. Holding it. The drive is long. Ali Price holding the ball in the scrum for a while and then coming off of it, keeping the defence on their toes. Puts the bomb up. Weaving. Francis. England looking extra deadly. Lawrence wide to Roberts, who hands off one and then breaks through a couple of more tackles before being brought down inside the 10. Landon. England continuing to push. Phillips. Lawrence. Rory Sutherland has received a yellow card for a dangerous tackle. And Dylan Lawrence has been injured. So Freeman, I believe, will be coming on. Yep, Lewis Freeman. And Rory Goody is going to attempt a kick from 45 metres out. Kicks looks good, and it is over. What a kick from England, from Rory Goody. 16-0. Nui. Roberts. Quickly off to Freeman, the new man on the field. They give it off to Tatu. He's holding strong, but he's quickly brought to ground inside the Scottish half. Kaweria, the England captain. Goody, looking for the bomb. It's done its job. Puts Scotland under pressure. Looking for the turnover. They've got it, England. Jamie Roberts. Looking for 3 points, but it is stopped. And a very good kick is put on, but England have the advantage. The advantage is over straight away. Chambers grabs the ball. They go wide to Landon. Trying to stretch his legs a little. Only under 3 minutes to play. Nui. Wide. Roberts. Holding up. Tatu. And he's in. Silo Tatu has England's second try in this match. And boy, are England running ahead in this match. Goody? Robert Goody. And he's missed with that one. So 21 plays nil. Goody. Stevens. Francis. He's gonna challenge him rather than Muller manages to win. They give it back to Freeman. And that's the end of the 40 minutes. So Tatu in a perfect position. Can't get the kick away quickly enough. Hughes is going to try it, and he's stopped. So this time, Francis comes off the back and kicks it out at half-time. So Scotland, 21 points down. And England, still with a man advantage, are in the lead. And Weaving, after receiving the kickoff, puts it down on Hogg, who decides to run it. Scotland doing some good plays, and they got the advantage there, but they are going to be awarded another penalty for another hands in the ruck penalty. And inside the 10 is Adam Hastings' kick, and Scotland set the maul. England wait, and then they send in their players. They hold that progress strongly. England's defence is strong, where Scotland are starting to exploit gaps, and so is their attack. Their kicking game is equally as strong. They almost win the turnover, and then they lose it, but now they've won it back. They're looking for the clearance from Goody, but instead he mistimes it and is brought to ground. They're looking for it again. Tautu, but instead they go for the quick play off the back. Francis misses the pass. Sutherland is in. Rory Sutherland has got Scotland a try. And boy, is that a fantastic game. Fantastic try. And Scotland would have a chance to get back into this. Adam Hastings adds the extra 2. And Scotland are up to 7. And that kickoff is not gone past the 10. So Rory Goody is penalised. And it'll be a Scottish scrum. England scrum. Not dominant, not so dominant in this period. They're losing their scrums. They're only losing the scrums that are played against them so far. They're losing this one. Scotland managed to get out quickly. Price! Quickly passing off again to Maitland. Scotland powering through an attack. Another run. And they continue playing. Price. Hastings. Penalty. Harvey Weaving gives away the penalty. The decision is to go for the 3 points on the 22. Hastings gets it, puts it over. 10 plays 21, 11 points the difference. Rory Goody again. And this one is once again an improper kickoff. So Scotland will have the scrum on halfway once again. Very dominant scrum period so far. And Ali Price feeds the scrum. Scotland once again extremely dominant. And they have won the scrum. England managing to compete at the last minute, but Price is initiating the attack. Gives it off again to Blair Kinghorn. And Samulau Niu gives away the penalty. Penalty starting to mount up against England in their own 22. Once again, Scotland opting for the scrum, and once again, England slight counter, but beginning to lose their prominence at the scrum. Scotland should be able to use this to their advantage to win the scrum back, and once again, Scotland, as soon as England compete, they get right out of their big tackle on Ali Price. Keeps coming off the back of that line. I believe that was Jamie Ritchie. Off again goes Price, initiating so much attack in that area. England managing to turn it over. They're looking for Goody to clear, and he doesn't manage to clear it, but Landon's there, and Landon manages to recover. Rory Goody again. Can't get the... Scotland starting to chase them down now, starting to find the right moment to charge down, keeping the England's clearances at bay. And this time around, Vinnie Hughes, the fullback, clears. Onto Hastings. They go out wide to Maitland, who gets through one tackle and then is brought down. But this time round, they are turned over by England, and Jamie Roberts kicks, but there's a penalty. And Stuart Hogg will kick it out, and they'll bring the penalty all the way back inside the England half for an unintentional offside by England's scrum half. Another scrum. Scotland once again early dominance in that scrum period. England managing to get one comeback, but instead Scotland will turn it. England competing straight away, in Ali Price, rather than going off himself, passes it out to Hastings. Hastings bursting free. Scotland. Price. They're making good headwind now. Scotland again. Ruck is one. Ali Price out wide. Couldn't get the pass off Hugh Jones. Johnson. Wide to Gray. Continue committing. Goes back to Hogg. Holding on. And they are making another change. Green for Francis. Scotland again. Price out wide. And Jamie Ritchie gives away another penalty for a forward pass. Here comes Colin Green on the field in replacement for Luke Francis. So England starting to tire, starting to make replacements. And Scotland also making one. Ben Toulis on for Scott Cummings in the 21 jersey. And a change in the 23 jersey for Ned Haining. I believe he is off for Cummings, I think. Another Cummings. We'll have to find out. But Scotland once again, very close to the line now. Almost winning it there. England win it back. It comes back for Nui. Nui can't put the kick off, so he touches it down, and it'll be a Scottish scrum. Rob Elliott coming on as well. Cornell Dupree is the man coming on for Ned Hanging. So Scotland also beginning to tire, also beginning to make changes. England have made another change in the back line. Looking like it'll be number 6 that's coming off, and Scotland's scrum dominate again. 5 meters out from the line. This has the potential to be dangerous. Ali Price knocks it on. Almost had it. And the substitution comes on Rob Elliott for Stevens in the 23 jersey. Covered by Watts. Goody. This time around does manage to clear it after a second attempt. Up there quickly is Kinghorn in England, quick to turn it over again. Elliott, wide to Landon. Landon setting himself up. Hoggs kicked it into touch. It came off Hogg. So once again, England will have the lineup. They try to go to the back, but it doesn't work out. The kick falls for Vinnie Hughes, who's looking for the space, and he gives it wide. Nui He's looking for Tautu. At the back. England, they're going to try the set play. They're going to go for the wide out. Nui in at fly half. Trying to feed it out to Vinny Hughes, who cuts it inside to Chambers. Good drive by him. Watts. Out wide. Here's Roberts. He gives it off to Landon again. Landon. Cutting inside, Landon. Almost made it through another. It's very close to the line now, England. Phillips. Roberts. Weaving. Could have given the pass off to Tatu. Now Watts off the back. Watts. Breaking through tackles. England almost from the 7. Goody. Phillips. Kawane. Roberts. Freeman. Puts a bomb on. Scotland recover it. And instead Roberts is the one who recovers it after Hogg tries to clear. Landon. Looking for the 3. But it's going to just fall short. That was close. 5 minutes to play. Just less than that. Scotland still haven't got the freedom that they need to play. And instead it comes out. Now they're starting to get some freedom in. Into their 10-meter area. Oh, good run by Tulis. Holds his line strong. Ali Price puts the kick on. Phillips passes it inside. And England still looking to make some changes. And England are going to compete for this one. 2 minutes left. And neither side are going to grab it, but it's recovered by Good. Passes it wide to Nui, who puts a long bomb on it. Tui's gone too far. Scotland. Hogg. England with the penalty advantage. And they're going to let Scotland turn it over and come back for the unintentional offside against Blair Kinghorn. They have the scrum. This is the opportunity that they need. 41 seconds gone. So 19 seconds left until England win the Calcutta Cup. Weaving off the back. Weaving off the back. They're going to play it for a bit. Nui. Roberts. Tatu. Puts the kick on, but it's in touch and it's considered a knock-on. But that will be game. Because England have just won the Calcutta Cup once again. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I hope you've enjoyed. And I make sure to do more of these because you guys really seem to like it. Game Boy out.